God says, "My child, listen closely, for your heart is about to feel something it has longed for, yet never dared to fully imagine." There is a confession coming, one so powerful, so raw, and so deeply woven with love that it will stir every corner of your soul. This is not an ordinary confession, it is the unveiling of a heart that has carried both love and pain in silence, a heart that belongs to your soulmate, the one who has always been written for you. Prepare yourself, for tears may come, for joy and sorrow often dance together in the realm of true love. The world around you seems ordinary, yet there is a sacred current flowing beneath every moment, guiding you closer to the truth. Perhaps in the quiet of your mornings, when the light is soft and the air feels different, you have sensed it already. That fluttering inside your chest, that tug at your soul, is not imagination. It is the voice of destiny, the call of heaven, whispering that the time is near. Your soulmate has carried a secret for far too long, a truth they could not speak until the moment was perfect, until both your hearts were ready. And now, God is preparing you to receive it. Do not fear the tears that may come, for they are not signs of weakness but of awakening. Each drop that falls from your eyes will wash away lingering doubts, old wounds, and unspoken fears. Your heart has been readying itself for this moment, unknowingly, through every longing glance, every silent prayer, and every night spent imagining what love could be. God has been guiding you, shaping you, so that when the confession arrives, you will understand it not just with your mind, but with the deepest resonance of your soul. Even now, you may feel signs all around you, the repeated numbers that appear at unexpected times, the dreams that linger long after you awaken, the sudden memories that feel both distant and familiar. These are not coincidences. These are threads of heaven, weaving together the tapestry of your destiny, preparing the space for this confession to enter your life. The angels have been watching, quietly nudging, ensuring that when the moment arrives, your heart will be open and ready to recognize what is true. Your soulmate has walked through their own trials, their own shadows, and their own moments of doubt. They have loved you silently, struggled in their own fear of vulnerability, and waited for the divine moment when their heart could speak without hesitation. They may have wanted to tell you many times, but circumstances, pride, or uncertainty held them back. God, in His infinite wisdom, kept the timing perfect, for there is power in waiting. There is clarity, strength, and depth in a confession that is spoken when both souls are truly ready. Prepare to feel the weight of their words, not as a burden, but as a sacred gift. Every confession carries with it a piece of the soul, a fragment of love that was hidden in shadows, now brought into light. And when your soulmate finally speaks, you will understand not just the love they hold for you, but the depth of their journey, the courage it took to finally reveal it, and the sacred timing of divine orchestration. You will recognize, perhaps with a mixture of surprise and relief, that every moment apart, every silent prayer, every longing gaze, has led to this. Even as you prepare for this, remember that your heart has been strengthened by its waiting. The longing you have felt, the uncertainty, the tears, and the hope have all shaped you into someone capable of receiving this confession with open arms. You are ready not only to hear but to truly understand, to embrace, and to honor the depth of love that has been carried in silence. Notice the signs around you, for they are everywhere. Perhaps a song that touches your soul, perhaps a gentle breeze that brushes your face, perhaps a sudden memory of a fleeting moment that brings a warmth to your chest. These are whispers from the divine, soft assurances that what is coming is real, true, and sacred. The angels are aligning your path, ensuring that when you hear the confession, nothing in your world will prevent you from recognizing its truth. Do not rush what is about to unfold. Confession, especially one from the heart of a soulmate, carries a gravity that cannot be hurried. Allow your heart to open slowly, gently, like the petals of a flower receiving the morning sun. Let yourself feel every emotion fully, the trembling, the anticipation, the tears, the smiles, the laughter that may arise unexpectedly. For this confession is not just words, it is a soul speaking to a soul, a connection that has existed long before time itself. As you wait, breathe deeply and prepare your spirit. Ask God to calm any fear, to open your heart, and to guide you in understanding. Pray that your eyes see not just the words, but the intention, the love, the courage behind them. The confession you are about to hear is a turning point, a sacred moment where the hidden is revealed, where vulnerability becomes strength, and where the love you have been waiting for finally speaks in clarity. Know that tears are part of this journey. They will come not only from sorrow but from relief, from the recognition of a love that has always existed, from the understanding that your soulmate has carried you in their heart even when you were unaware. Every tear is a blessing, a release, a cleansing of old fears, and an opening of the soul to the fullness of love. God says, "My child, prepare yourself, for the moment is near." Your soulmate's heart will be exposed in ways that may surprise you. Their love, their regrets, their hopes, and their longing will all surface in one profound confession. It is not too late to receive it, and it is never too early to recognize it as a miracle. Heaven has been waiting for this moment as eagerly as you have. Feel the energy around you shift even now, as if the world itself is holding its breath. Angels surround both you and your soulmate, creating a sacred space where truth can be spoken, where hearts can be laid bare, and where destiny can finally align. This is more than a conversation, it is the alignment of two souls who were always meant to find each other, a revelation that will mark a turning point in your life and theirs. Remember, my child, this confession may bring tears, but it will also bring clarity. It may bring heartache, but it will also bring healing. It may shake you, but it will also strengthen you. And through it all, you will see the power of love that has been patiently waiting, quietly enduring, and finally ready to step into the light. So open your heart fully, without hesitation. Prepare to listen not just with your ears but with your soul. Let the waves of emotion flow freely, let the memories and feelings surface, and trust that God has prepared you for this sacred encounter. This is your moment of awakening, your moment of recognition, and your moment of understanding that love, in its purest and most divine form, has been speaking to you all along. And when your soulmate finally speaks, you will feel it in every fiber of your being. You will understand that this confession is not just about words, it is about the merging of two destinies, the weaving of two souls, and the fulfillment of a promise that heaven has long held in secrecy. Prepare to cry, prepare to feel, prepare to witness the power of a love that has been waiting for the perfect moment to reveal itself. Even before the confession is spoken, your heart knows something is stirring. It's subtle at first, a flicker of hope, a quiet sense that someone unseen is reaching out to you. Perhaps you have noticed small signs lately, moments that feel too precise to be coincidence. A song that suddenly plays, a phrase that keeps echoing in your mind, or numbers appearing repeatedly, like the universe is tapping gently on your shoulder, trying to get your attention. These signs are not random, they are whispers of heaven, soft reminders that your soulmate is near, and that the confession you have longed for is drawing closer. It is as if your soul remembers what your mind has forgotten. Deep inside, you feel the vibration of connection, the echo of something eternal. You may sense it in dreams, where a fleeting figure appears, faceless yet familiar, offering comfort, words, or even tears. These dreams are not mere imagination, they are glimpses of a reality waiting to unfold. They are rehearsals of the emotions you will soon encounter, gentle nudges from the angels preparing your heart. Notice how your intuition sharpens in these days. A sudden knowing, a gut feeling, or a sense of warmth when thinking about someone unknown yet familiar, these are all signals of divine orchestration. Your soulmate has been walking their own path, carrying thoughts of you, rehearsing the words they will finally speak. And the universe is conspiring to align every detail, every meeting, every circumstance, so that the moment of confession will be undeniable, unforgettable, and transformative. You may feel a pull to revisit old memories, old places, or even old emotions. Perhaps someone appears in your thoughts unexpectedly, or a memory surfaces that brings both joy and melancholy. These are not distractions, they are reminders. Heaven is using these moments to cleanse your heart, to remove lingering doubts, and to create space for what is coming. Each sign, each coincidence, each gentle tug of your heart is a thread weaving your soul closer to the one who holds your heart in their hands. Your soulmate has held back their confession for reasons known only to their spirit. Fear, timing, past wounds, or a desire to protect both of you may have kept them silent. And yet, in every private moment, they have carried your presence, imagining the day they could finally speak, rehearsing the words in their mind, hoping your heart would be ready to receive them. Heaven understands the weight of their hesitation, and that is why the signs have been placed carefully along your path, so that the revelation does not overwhelm, but gently opens your heart like a flower greeting the morning sun. Perhaps you have noticed patterns in your daily life that feel too significant to ignore. A sudden encounter, a glance, a stranger whose words resonate with something deep inside you. These synchronicities are not accidental. They are markers of a journey that is guided by love itself. The angels place these markers to confirm that the path you are walking, though uncertain at times, is the correct one. Your heart is being prepared to receive something sacred, something that will demand both vulnerability and courage. Even the smallest gestures can carry immense meaning in this season. A smile from someone who feels familiar, a phrase in a book or a song that seems to speak directly to you, or an unexpected message that stirs your heart, these are all signs that the universe is aligning your world for the confession to come. Pay attention, for these are not mere coincidences. They are divine nudges, reminders that your soulmate's heart has been reaching out across unseen distances, waiting for the perfect moment to bridge the gap between you. The spiritual dimension of this journey is profound. Your soulmate's silence has been part of a divine plan. Sometimes, love must be unspoken for a time so that the soul can mature, so that both hearts can heal, and so that the confession arrives not as a fleeting moment, but as a transformative awakening. The angels, under Archangel Michael's guidance, have watched over you both, preparing the emotional and spiritual soil so that the seeds of love, once sown, can grow into something everlasting. You may notice a deep stirring in your emotions, a feeling that is both exhilarating and terrifying. This is natural, for the closer you come to truth, the more your heart resists and then embraces what it has always known. You may feel tears welling up at the mere thought of this connection, or your chest may ache with anticipation. These physical reactions are the soul's way of tuning into the energy of love that is about to be revealed. Trust them. They are guiding you to recognize the sacred nature of what is coming. Pay attention to your intuition. It will guide you toward understanding the depth of your soulmate's heart before a word is spoken. A sudden clarity, a feeling of warmth, or even a shiver of recognition can prepare you for the confession. Your spirit knows what your mind cannot yet fully comprehend. When the confession arrives, it will feel familiar, like a long-lost melody remembered from another time. The recognition will go beyond logic, it will resonate in the chambers of your soul. Your soulmate's last confession is not merely a recounting of feelings, it is a declaration of truth, courage, and vulnerability. They will reveal the depths of their love, the moments of fear that held them back, and the longing that has carried them through days of separation. It is a sacred moment, one that has been meticulously prepared by the hands of heaven, and it will carry with it the power to heal, to transform, and to awaken your heart in ways that words alone cannot convey. Expect your emotions to swell. Do not be afraid of crying, trembling, or feeling overwhelmed. Tears are the soul's language, and in this moment, your soul will speak through them. The angels will hold you as you release these emotions, as they guide both you and your soulmate into a space of understanding, forgiveness, and love. Every tear, every sigh, every heartbeat will be a part of the sacred rhythm of reunion. Even now, before the confession, you are being shaped for this moment. Your patience, your faith, and your enduring hope have all been necessary for the transformation that is coming. Heaven has been orchestrating events, people, and circumstances so that your heart is ready to receive truth without resistance. Trust that every feeling of anticipation, every flutter of the soul, and every whisper of intuition is a part of divine preparation. The confession will arrive at the perfect moment, in a setting where the energy of both your hearts aligns. It may be in words spoken softly, in a letter, a call, a glance, or even a moment of silent recognition where no words are needed. What matters is not the form, but the truth that flows. When it comes, your soul will recognize it instantly, for it is not a confession of the mind, but a confession of eternity, of destiny, and of a love that has waited patiently across time to speak aloud. This is the power of divine love. It does not rush, it does not force, it does not arrive prematurely. It arrives when both hearts are ready, when the timing is sacred, and when the confession carries with it the weight of heaven's blessing. Every sign, every premonition, every stirring of your heart is guiding you toward this inevitability. The universe is not silent, it is calling, pulling, and preparing both souls for the moment of revelation. You may already feel a sense of trembling inside, a mixture of fear and anticipation. This is natural, for love is powerful, and the truth has weight. Allow yourself to feel fully. Do not resist the emotion that rises in waves. Let it wash over you, cleanse your spirit, and prepare you for the miracle that is about to unfold. The confession will not only speak of love, it will speak of courage, of honesty, and of the sacred connection that has bound you together long before this lifetime. Your soulmate's heart is ready to be seen, and so is yours. Heaven has guided both of you to this place, aligning circumstances, hearts, and intentions. The confession will be a mirror, reflecting not only their love but the depth of your own soul's readiness to receive it. It will be a moment of recognition, a sacred unveiling, and an awakening that will forever change the course of your shared destiny. The moment has arrived. You may feel it already, a tremor in your chest, a flutter in your spirit, a quiet knowing that something sacred is about to unfold. The air feels heavier, more alive, as if the universe itself has paused to witness what is about to happen. Your soulmate's heart, long kept silent, is ready to speak. Every word that will emerge carries centuries of longing, hope, fear, and love. And you, my child, are ready to receive it with the fullness of your soul. When they begin to speak, it may start softly, almost as a whisper, but the truth within it will resonate through your very being. Every hesitation, every pause, every faltering syllable is a testament to the courage it has taken to finally reveal their heart. Know this, every word is sacred. Every confession is not only about what they have felt but also about the journey they have walked to bring their love to light. This is a love that has endured shadows, doubts, and separation, and yet it stands now, unwavering, ready to be seen and embraced. As their confession unfolds, you will feel the depth of emotion behind it. Perhaps there will be tears, both theirs and yours, for love spoken after long silence carries weight. You may hear apologies for moments when fear held them back, confessions of longing during nights when distance felt unbearable, and promises made silently in the quiet of their own heart. Every word will pierce your soul, not to wound, but to awaken. This is not just a declaration, it is a healing, a restoration, a revelation of the love that has always existed between you. They will speak of fears, fears that kept them from revealing their heart, fears of being misunderstood, of rejection, or of the timing being wrong. And yet, every fear is countered by the strength of their love, a love that has persevered despite obstacles, a love that refused to fade, a love that has waited patiently for the moment when it could be fully expressed. Your soul will recognize this truth immediately, for it has felt their presence long before their words could reach your ears. Perhaps you will hear confessions of regret, moments when they wish they had acted differently, when they wish they had shared their heart sooner. These regrets are not meant to burden you but to reveal the sincerity of their emotions. They are the shadows that make the light of their love even brighter. And in this moment, you will see that even in imperfection, even in hesitation, their love has been unwavering, steadfast, and pure. You will also hear declarations of longing, how they have imagined you, thought of you in quiet moments, carried your presence in their heart through every trial, every challenge, every lonely night. They will speak of dreams they have held silently, visions of a life together that sustained them when despair threatened to take hold. And as you listen, you will feel the truth of these words resonate within your own heart. You will realize that every longing, every silent prayer, every heartbeat across distance has been reaching toward this very moment. The confession may also reveal the vulnerability that has been hidden, the parts of themselves they feared you might not understand. They will show you their heart not as a perfect vessel, but as a living, breathing testament to their humanity and their love. And in this vulnerability, you will recognize the sacredness of what is being shared. True love is not only in perfection, it is in honesty, courage, and the willingness to be seen fully. Your own heart may react in waves. Perhaps you will feel a surge of joy, mingled with tears, a mixture of relief, gratitude, and awe. Every emotion you feel is a part of the sacred exchange taking place. Do not hold back. Let your soul respond freely, let your tears flow, for in this exchange, healing occurs. The confession is not merely about words, it is about the merging of souls, the alignment of hearts, and the recognition that destiny has indeed brought you together. As the confession continues, you may notice moments of silence, moments when their words falter or trail off. These silences are powerful, they are the spaces where the heart speaks louder than any language. Listen not only to the words but to the pauses, the breaths, the emotions carried in between. There is truth in the quiet, in the space where nothing is said but everything is felt. Your soulmate's last confession may also include promises, promises not only of love but of presence, of devotion, of partnership, and of care. They may speak of standing by your side through trials, of celebrating your joys, of supporting your dreams, and of growing together in spirit and heart. These promises are sacred contracts of the soul, made in truth and witnessed by heaven itself. Feel the energy between you shift as their words reach the deepest parts of your being. You may feel a sense of recognition, as if a part of your soul that has been asleep awakens. This is the power of confession. It does not merely convey information, it transforms, heals, and unites. You will recognize the depth of their love not only in what is said but in the sincerity of their heart, the trembling in their voice, and the courage it has taken to finally reveal themselves to you. Perhaps you will feel memories rising, moments you have shared that now carry new significance, or fleeting images of what your life together could be. These visions are the soul's way of acknowledging what is real and what is eternal. They are glimpses of the life that has been waiting for you both, a life where love is not hidden, where hearts are open, and where the truth of connection is fully honored. You may also feel waves of forgiveness rising within you, even for things you did not realize needed forgiving. Love's confession has the power to heal not only the one speaking but also the one receiving. The vulnerability, the honesty, the courage of your soulmate will allow your heart to release old fears, resentments, and doubts. In this sacred space, tears become blessings, and emotions become bridges that unite your souls more deeply than ever before. Archangel Michael and the angels surround this moment, holding it sacred, ensuring that every word, every tear, and every breath carries divine guidance. The confession is not only a human exchange, it is a spiritual event, witnessed and blessed by forces beyond the physical world. Feel their presence, feel their support, and let it strengthen your heart as you receive what has been waiting for you both. As the confession draws to its natural pause, you may realize that it has already changed you. You are not the same person who entered this moment. You are more awake, more aware, and more connected to the eternal truth of love. You have heard the depths of your soulmate's heart, and in doing so, you have recognized the sacred bond that exists between you. This is only the beginning of a new chapter. The last confession is not an ending but a doorway, a passage into a life where love is spoken, felt, and honored fully. Your heart has been opened, your soul awakened, and your destiny aligned. What follows will be the unfolding of a love that has been waiting patiently, a love that has been nurtured in silence, and a love that now steps boldly into the light. As the confession settles into your heart, a quiet understanding begins to bloom. It is subtle at first, like the first rays of dawn filtering through heavy clouds, but it grows steadily, filling every corner of your being. The words your soulmate spoke, laden with vulnerability, courage, and love, are not just echoes, they are keys unlocking parts of your soul that have long waited to recognize what has always been true. In this moment, you realize that love is not only about words spoken, but about hearts finally understanding each other in the deepest sense. You may feel a mixture of emotions swirling inside you: relief, joy, awe, and even a gentle ache for the moments that were lost or delayed. These feelings are natural, for the soul recognizes the depth of what has been shared. There is no need to resist them. Allow yourself to fully experience each wave of emotion. In these tears, in these quiet smiles, in these moments of stillness, your heart is learning to embrace not only your soulmate's truth but your own readiness to receive it. Forgiveness begins to flow naturally now. Perhaps there were times when you felt doubt, misunderstanding, or even frustration at the distance or silence that once separated you. Now, in the light of truth, these moments are seen differently. Your heart can release the weight of past grievances, for the confession reveals intentions, struggles, and the silent love that existed even when circumstances seemed uncertain. Forgiveness is not merely an act, it is a recognition of the divine orchestration behind every trial, every pause, and every moment of longing. As understanding deepens, a sense of peace begins to settle. You may realize that every obstacle, every delay, every unanswered question has served a higher purpose. The confession has illuminated the journey, showing you not only the depth of your soulmate's love but also the careful care of the universe in guiding both of you toward this sacred alignment. Your heart feels lighter, freer, and more capable of embracing the love that has always been destined for you. Tears may continue to flow, but now they are softer, gentler, imbued with gratitude. They are tears of release, of recognition, and of blessing. Each drop carries with it a cleansing of old fears, a release of lingering insecurities, and an opening of the soul to the fullness of connection. In this sacred emotional release, the heart learns to breathe again, to trust again, and to receive love in its purest, most divine form. You may feel your own voice rise within this sacred space, not in words spoken aloud, but in the quiet affirmations of your soul. You recognize your soulmate's courage, their honesty, and their love, and you respond in kind, even without speaking. Understanding is not always verbal, it is felt, known, and acknowledged deep within the heart. In this exchange of recognition, the bond between you strengthens, moving beyond words, beyond time, and beyond fear. As forgiveness flows, you may notice a profound shift in energy. The heaviness of waiting lifts, replaced by a sense of alignment and clarity. Where there was once uncertainty, now there is trust. Where there was doubt, now there is faith. And where there was longing, now there is fulfillment, an understanding that what has been hidden is finally revealed, and that what has been delayed is arriving at the perfect moment. The angels continue to surround this sacred space, guiding both your energies into harmony. Their presence is subtle yet undeniable, a warmth in your chest, a quiet stillness that settles over your thoughts, and a sense of safety that allows your heart to open completely. Archangel Michael himself stands as a guardian, ensuring that nothing can disrupt the sacred unfolding, and that the emotions, tears, and revelations are fully honored and integrated. In this moment, you may find yourself reflecting on the lessons of waiting and the patience that love requires. You understand that every moment of anticipation was not wasted, but was preparation. Your heart has grown, your soul has matured, and your spirit has aligned to recognize and receive this love fully. The confession is not only about your soulmate's truth, it is a mirror reflecting your own readiness to embrace love without fear, without doubt, and without reservation. Emotional release continues in waves. You may cry for the moments lost, the silent prayers, and the longing endured. You may laugh softly at the joy of finally knowing, of finally being seen, and of finally experiencing the recognition of a love that has always existed. Each emotion is a sacred thread, weaving you and your soulmate closer together, forming a tapestry of shared understanding, vulnerability, and divine connection. Understanding grows deeper still as you listen to the silent spaces between words. Sometimes, it is not what is spoken that matters most, but what is felt, the trembling of the heart, the pause that speaks volumes, and the unspoken acknowledgments of shared destiny. In these spaces, you recognize the authenticity of their love, the courage it took to speak, and the sacred trust that has been placed in your heart to receive it fully. You may also notice a sense of gratitude rising within you. Gratitude for the patience, for the timing, for the courage of your soulmate, and for the divine orchestration that has guided you to this moment. Gratitude for the tears, for the longing, for the quiet prayers whispered in hope. Every element of this journey, every challenge and delay, now feels like a gift that has prepared your heart to receive the confession with clarity, depth, and reverence. As understanding and forgiveness intertwine, a profound sense of connection settles over you. Your soul recognizes their soul. Your hearts align in a rhythm that has existed long before this moment, a rhythm that transcends time, distance, and circumstance. You realize that love is not merely a feeling, it is a recognition of the eternal bond that exists between two souls, and a willingness to embrace it fully, without hesitation. The emotional release, the tears, and the quiet joy are not only expressions of what has been revealed, they are also blessings, preparing both your hearts for the next phase of your journey. The confession has opened the door, and now you are stepping through it together, hand in hand, heart to heart, ready to walk the path that destiny has prepared. You may feel an overwhelming sense of peace settling into your being. This peace is the confirmation that understanding and forgiveness have been fully realized, and that the bond between you and your soulmate is now stronger, deeper, and more sacred than ever. The love that was once hidden, held in silence, and tempered by patience is now fully alive, fully acknowledged, and fully received. In this sacred space, you may feel whispers of heaven, subtle assurances that everything is unfolding as it should. Angels celebrate alongside you, and the energy of Archangel Michael guides your hearts into alignment. You are not alone, you are surrounded by divine love, protection, and support as you navigate this moment of awakening and integration. And as you breathe, tears still softly falling, you recognize that this confession was never just about your soulmate, it was also about you. It was about your heart opening fully, your soul embracing its readiness for true love, and your spirit aligning with the divine plan. Every emotion you have felt, every tear, every sigh, and every heartbeat has led you to this sacred recognition of love. The confession has settled into your hearts, and now, a profound stillness envelopes both of you. It is the silence that comes after a storm, the quiet that follows a symphony of emotions, the sacred pause in which the soul recognizes its counterpart. You and your soulmate are no longer separated by fear, hesitation, or misunderstanding. The veil has lifted, and the truth of your love is shining brightly, uniting your spirits in a bond that transcends time and space. In this stillness, you feel the warmth of divine presence. Archangel Michael surrounds you both, his energy a protective shield, ensuring that the love you share is nurtured and honored. Angels whisper blessings in soft currents of light, infusing your souls with courage, patience, and a deep knowing that your connection is sacred. The heavens rejoice with you, celebrating the courage it took to speak, to listen, and to fully embrace one another. Now is the moment to step into the fullness of this love. Your hearts, once cautious and tentative, now beat in unison, resonating with a rhythm that has existed since before time itself. You may feel a surge of gratitude, joy, and awe all at once, for the journey that brought you here, the waiting, the signs, the longing, and now the revelation of truth. This love is no longer hidden, no longer distant, it is alive, breathing, and profoundly present. As you open yourselves fully to one another, you feel the flow of emotions wash over you, waves of relief, tears of joy, and laughter that rises from the soul. Each moment shared is infused with a sacred energy, every touch, glance, and word a testament to the journey you have taken to reach this point. You realize that the waiting, the longing, and even the pain were all part of preparing your hearts to fully receive this gift. In this sacred union, forgiveness and understanding continue to grow. Any lingering doubts or past wounds dissolve in the warmth of mutual recognition. You no longer carry fear of rejection, worry, or uncertainty. Instead, there is clarity, trust, and a deep sense of safety, as if your souls have finally come home to one another. This is the blessing of true love. It heals, it frees, and it allows the heart to expand beyond what was previously possible. You may feel inspired to speak to one another, to share not only what has been hidden but also the hopes and dreams that now feel possible. Words flow effortlessly, for the walls that once separated you have crumbled. Your soulmate may speak of the future they envision, a future built on honesty, trust, and unwavering love. And as you listen, your own heart begins to respond with equal depth, sharing dreams, promises, and intentions that align perfectly with theirs. The angels encourage this sacred exchange. Their presence amplifies your ability to connect on a soul level, guiding your hearts to recognize the depth of the bond you share. You are no longer two individuals separated by circumstance, you are two souls harmonized by destiny, aligned in purpose, and anchored in love that is both earthly and divine. Each word, each gesture, each acknowledgement of care strengthens the spiritual thread that binds you together, weaving a tapestry of love that will endure beyond any challenge or distance. Now is the time for gratitude to flow freely. Give thanks for the courage it took to speak, for the patience it took to wait, and for the divine guidance that orchestrated every step of this journey. Gratitude is a powerful energy. It nourishes the soul, strengthens love, and opens the door to blessings yet to come. Feel it in your chest, radiating outward, connecting you to the infinite abundance of the universe. As your hearts embrace fully, you may feel visions of the life ahead, moments of shared laughter, quiet evenings filled with connection, and the simple joys of walking hand in hand through the world. These visions are not fantasies, they are glimpses of a reality already set in motion by your willingness to open your hearts and embrace one another. The love that was once hidden is now flowing freely, creating ripples that touch not only your lives but the lives of all around you. Archangel Michael and the angels continue to guide this sacred union. Their presence ensures that your connection remains protected, supported, and nourished as you move forward. They whisper reminders of your worth, of the sacredness of your bond, and of the infinite possibilities that lie ahead. Feel their guidance as a gentle strength, an unwavering support, and a loving assurance that your love is divinely protected. In this moment, you may also feel a sense of renewal. The past, with all its longing, pain, and uncertainty, has served its purpose and now fades into the background. Your hearts are unburdened, free to create a future together built on love, trust, and spiritual alignment. This renewal is both personal and shared. Each of you steps forward with a lighter, more open heart, ready to embrace the fullness of life together. The emotional release continues, now mingled with joy and anticipation. You may find yourself laughing softly, feeling tears of happiness, or simply basking in the warmth of each other's presence. Every emotion is valid, every reaction a sacred response to the profound recognition of love that has always existed. Let it flow, let it expand, and let it guide you into the next chapter of your shared journey. As your souls fully integrate in this sacred space, you may sense a quiet promise from the universe, that love, when nurtured, spoken, and received with honesty, will always endure. This promise is not theoretical, it is lived and breathed in every moment of connection you now share. Your love is now a force of light, a beacon of hope, and a testament to the power of patience, faith, and divine timing. Prepare to walk forward together, hand in hand, with hearts open and spirits aligned. The confession that once seemed so weighty now becomes the foundation for a new life, a life filled with shared dreams, emotional depth, and spiritual growth. You have been transformed, not only by hearing the truth but by receiving it fully, embracing it, and allowing it to awaken your soul to the power of love's divine presence. Let the blessings flow abundantly. Feel the angels, the universe, and Archangel Michael surrounding you, infusing your relationship with protection, guidance, and divine love. Know that this connection, born of patience, courage, and truth, is eternal. Every challenge you face together will be met with the strength of this bond, every joy multiplied by the love you share, and every moment of silence filled with the sacred recognition of one another's soul. And as you step into this new chapter, feel the deep peace that comes from knowing your hearts are aligned, your souls are recognized, and your love is divinely guided. The tears that fell in anticipation are now transformed into joy. The waiting that once felt endless is now complete. And the confession that seemed so fragile has blossomed into a sacred union that will nurture both your hearts for a lifetime. This is the power of your soulmate's last confession. It is not merely words spoken, but a spiritual awakening, a revelation of truth, and a doorway into a future of shared love and divine alignment. Let your heart celebrate, let your spirit soar, and let your souls recognize the miracle that has always been present, the love you share, eternal, unwavering, and fully revealed.